everyone, I'm Eve, a psychic tarot reader, and this channel is Mystic Rainbow Tarot, as most of you probably know. So whether you're new or an existing subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this channel, and I really do appreciate everyone tuning in to my videos, and also everyone who has liked and subscribed this channel. So I'm going over to the table now to do the reading. Hi, I'm Eve. So this is a requested reading by a subscriber on V from BTS, that's Kim Taehyung, and Jennie from BLACKPINK, and she just wants to see what's going on between the two of them. So let's see. So what is their connection like, V and Jennie? V from BTS and Jennie from BLACKPINK. I must admit, this is quite a surprise for me to hear about these two, that there could be some sort of connection, but I expect they all turn up at the same places, so I guess it shouldn't be such a surprise, really. I'm sure they all know each other. When you think about it, they're all on the same journey, aiming for the same things in their music careers. So they've all got common ground. V from BTS and Jennie from BLACKPINK. Is there a connection between these two at all? Are the rumours true? Do they spend time together? What sort of connection do they have? So firstly, we've got the Nine of Hearts. So Jennie feels like V might be able to give her everything she's looking for, almost like a wish fulfillment for romantic, spiritual and emotional needs. But obviously she doesn't know yet where this is going to go, but I think V makes her feel good about herself, and that makes her happy to be in his company. So they are hanging out some of the time together. Six of Stars. So this relates to Jennie again. That's the messages I'm getting. She's feeling very positive about V. She thinks very highly of him and admires him. And I just think she's very attracted to him, and she feels butterflies, you know, excited when she's going to spend some time with him. And she is intrigued to see if this could grow into something, you know, something more. So we have the Force. So what I'm getting is she feels that if anyone could tame V, it could be her. she does realise that there are so many young ladies who want to be his dream girl. And she gets that because she's in the same industry and as famous as he is. So there's this feeling that they feel fully understood by each other. He understands her and she understands that about him, that he's got to deal with all these female fans who believe they're going to be with him. I mean, she does care about him and she helps make him feel confident and strong. That's the sort of connection they have. She kind of helps him, make him feel whole and complete. Because like I say, they've got a lot in common with the industry they're in. So she's some stability for him. They share the same sort of success. She understands about all his female fans. You know, she's not jealous or anything. She gets it. She thinks it's quite funny. And she feels privileged to know him because she knows that millions of other girls would like to spend some time with him. And there's strength in this union because she makes him feel more confident, and together they make each other feel more strong. So that's good. So let's see how V feels about Jennie. So that's how that was how Jennie feels about V. So let's see, how does V feel about Jennie? V from BTS, Kim TAEHYUNG. How does he feel about Jennie from BLACKPINK? So we have the Sun, and that's always a good card to have in a reading. So these feelings for Jennie are filled with care and happiness, and she gives him a feeling of inner peace, so that's good. So he feels happy around her. She does make him feel strong, happy and confident. He sees her as a cheerful, optimistic type of person. She kind of makes him feel energized, and he's sort of got no doubts about her in the way that she'll always be there for him, he feels. So he has this kind of warm feeling about her, like, you know, like when you're in the sun. Everything feels better when the sun's shining, and that's how he feels when he's with her. So next we have the path. So he feels she inspires him and just feels like he can achieve anything because he feels so good when he's with her. And he is curious to see whether this will lead to anything. And he does want a strong, loving relationship for the future. So he's just seeing where this takes them. The next is the Seven of Trees. So he would be willing to move forwards, but he's still unsure. So that's why he's not. He's unsure about his feelings. It is early days and he wants to take things slowly. So he's kind of contemplating. Because obviously these two have big careers and they don't want anything to jeopardize them. If this was to go into something, they would probably have to keep this a secret, which is not easy because they're both very famous. Yeah, and it would be quite hard to juggle things, but it could be done. I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see if there's any further messages about these two and their connection. So V, Kim TAEHYUNG and Jennie from BLACKPINK. Any further messages about these two? Further messages about these two and their connection, V and Jennie. So we have the retreat. So right now, Jennie and V have a lot going on in their careers, a lot on their plate type of thing, and they are juggling many things. They're not sure how they would be able to fit things in, but they are willing to adapt and be flexible about this, if they decide to go forward with anything. They know they can count on each other to find a balance here that suits both of them. Because they are often in different places and countries, but because they are in the same industry, they're very understanding about all this, and so they're two people that could definitely do something long distance. Because they're used to all this sort of thing. They have to fit family and friends in with this anyway. They've already adapted to this sort of life, so they would be able to fit things in. So also we have the Two of Trees. And this is about being flexible. So what I'm trying to say is there are two people that would be able to be flexible with this. What I'm getting is they do have a very good connection that makes them both feel more confident, because it's always nice to have someone who's always there for you, who's literally doing the same job, has got the same goals, you're really on the same page. But obviously somewhere in the future they both do want to settle down, they do, and have something long term and eventually get married to somebody, even if it's not each other. They both want the same things. They're on the same page with getting married at some point, having children. They know they're not going to be doing K-pop forever, you know. So it is something they both want, and they've both been in K-pop for a lot of years now. So they're sort of thinking about settling down in the future. So I think I'm going to get my oracle cards and see what else we can find out. Future messages about V from BTS and Jennie from BLACKPINK. Future messages about these two. Future messages about these two. Future messages about these two. So firstly we have attraction. And I just feel these two are like a magnet for each other. They are attracted to each other and they understand each other because they have the same values, and they would both want to take plenty of time to see if they are truly compatible long term. And you know, it's kind of no worries if they're not, and if they are, that's a bonus, and that would be great. So they really sort of understand each other. And this is let your friends help you. So I think they're talking to close friends about things and whether they think it's a good idea, because they're both famous with busy careers and all eyes are on them. How would they keep their personal life personal and that sort of thing, because that would be very important to them. And the next one is getting to know each other. So I feel these two are like mirror images of each other, like twin flames, and they have a good bond, and they're very comforting to each other, if you know what I mean, because they really feel they understand each other. And if they have any problems to do with the music industry or personal, they understand, because they're both going through the same thing on the same journey, trying to fit it all in. And obviously both of them have made their dreams come true, so they're both very ambitious. And you know, they want to be with someone who they have these things in common with, and they do. So well, more someone who's going to cheer them on, and that's what they do to each other. They cheer each other on. This one is separation. So they know they will have to spend long periods of time apart because of their careers, and also when V is enlisted for his military service too. But Jennie and V are both very practical and understanding with each other about all these things. So what I think is they have a special connection and the same sort of mindset. They both work very hard and are very ambitious, and the potential is all there. They both find each other good looking, attractive, and I feel they're both passionate about their careers and each other's careers. I feel like they're each other's best fans, sort of thing, greatest fans. I feel like they could make a go of this if they wanted to. They haven't fallen in love yet because it's early days, and they like each other a lot and care about each other. They get on really well and make each other laugh. They really have fun together, but they're in no rush. They would rather see if this could or would work out first. They wouldn't want to rush into anything, especially something they're not sure about. So yes, this does have the potential to go somewhere over time, you know, into a relationship, commitment or marriage, but they haven't decided on any of that. They actually don't know what they want yet, or if they want to go into a relationship together. So they're still getting to know each other. So this is all about time. Time will tell. They might just leave things at a good connection. So, or they might take it further, and because the potential's there, and fall in love and commit to each other. So we'll have to wait and see. But I wish them all the best. And I'd just like to say, if anyone would like a private reading, my email is in the description box, so you just need to email me. Sending you love and light. Bye for now.